Now, here's your first alert weather forecast with meteorologist Jason Livia.
Well, it has been pretty warm over the last several days, and the kind of mostly sunny and dry conditions will continue heading into this weekend. That's because of, yet once again, we are still under that high pressure that has been hanging to the northeast of our area, and it'll still stay there for the next several days. But this has moved a little bit farther to the east than where it was a few days ago. So we're starting to see a little bit of a shift in our winds, coming a little bit more from the south, which will start bringing in warmer weather as we head into this weekend. Now, when we get to about Saturday, Sunday, we'll be dancing around that 90-degree line, and we're looking at those low 90s heading into at least most of the first half of next week. So we're looking at another heat wave on the way. That'll last a decent amount of time, 6 to 10 days out, looking late next week into next weekend, seeing that heat continue. But the good news at this point is we're not quite expecting the same level of heat that we saw at the end of July. Humidity is going to stay a little bit lower than it did at the end of July. If you remember, we were in that muggy to very humid conditions, but we're only going to be in humid to very humid. So it's not a lot less, but it's enough that it should keep us out of the way of those dangerous heat index values that we saw at the end of July. Now, next week there are also some chances for some showers and storms, but these are going to be very scattered or pretty isolated, and only really looking at next Tuesday, Wednesday, possibly even Thursday when some more moisture gets into the area. Heading into this evening, 83 degrees right now in the Highmark Skycam in downtown Parkersburg. Winds pretty light around the region in general. Temperatures a little bit of a spread. We've got low 80s to about mid to upper 80s. Athens at around 88. It's the warmest, at least at the moment. Throughout the rest of the evening, if you're looking to fire up the grill, it'll be a pretty nice evening. It'll be warm throughout the next several hours, but it'll start quickly cooling off a little bit after sunset, and it'll still stay mostly sunny to partly cloudy. This evening, a little bit of a higher low, 65 for the low tonight. Still mostly clear, continuing that into tomorrow with a high in the upper 80s or so. It'll still be slightly warmer, and that warming trend will finish off, peaking around Sunday, Monday, and Tuesday, getting into the low 90s. That'll do it for weather. Back to you, Logan.